Now get out of my way. I have a task to attend to.
Sure, I'm gonna step aside. I would hate to get in the way of your very important work. Here we are, in Redoubt Cave. The music has just turned ominous, and I did just say we. When I said we, I kind of meant me and Inigo. Not really sure where Carjo is. Basically, I went back to Dawnstar, returned his amulet, went to the tavern, had a bit of a piss up, but that's probably a little bit of an understatement. We got absolutely mullered and turned up in Markarth, a place which I hadn't intended to visit for quite some time. However, you know, life is life and all that, you know, everything happens for a reason. Yet, with that in mind, Carjo has gone missing. I entered an abandoned house in Markarth, an abandoned house which has been investigated by Vigilant of Stendar. Turns out inside that house was some form of statue or a plinth, or I can't produce the right word. I'm sure it'll come to me. But anyway, some kind of a podium dedicated to Molag Bal. And within there was a rusty mace, which I have reason to believe is the mace of Molag Bal, an artifact well documented and well written about over the years. In order to attain that mace, I first had to kill the Vigilant of Stendar. It was at the word of who I presume is Molag Bal, but at the same time, that doesn't really matter because, believe it or not, I would have probably, definitely, done him in anyway, as soon as I laid eyes on that mace, that rusty mace. Yeah, it's true, it's probably a bit desperate as well, but that's the quest we are on. These are the sacrifices I supposedly have to make. Speaking of which, I have just freed a priest of Boethia, who was supposedly, according to the voice from the basement underneath this abandoned house, had been laying out some kind of ritual. I'm sure Molag Bal, if it is really him, would call it some kind of curse. But in actuality, it would be some kind of cleansing thing for Boethia. Although it is Boethia. If it was an Aedra, which I'm pretty sure Boethia is a Daedra, and not an Aedra. If it was an Aedra, I presume it was some kind of cleansing thing. Some kind of, you know, all goody two-shoes, the world is clearly black and white kind of god and ritual, right? But this is not quite it. What is this? Oh, I'm not going in there. So yeah, there's a lot of lines crossed here. I did release that priest, which, you know, you could presume was out of goodwill. That was kind of what I was going for, although the priest kind of cottoned on that no one really knew why that he was kidnapped and taken there. No one knew, so he was immediately suspicious as why I was there. I tried to lie to him. I am currently not that good of a liar, though I presume if I continue on this steady road I'm on so far, I will be a fantastic liar by the end of the month. So instead, I paid him off and told him not to worry. I thought about telling the truth, but you know what? It's probably crueler not to tell him the truth, actually, now I think about it. But no, that's not why we're here. Anyway, my carry weight is dangerously close to becoming over encumbered again, which is another reason why I need to get back to Winterhold. Luckily in Markarth, I believe there is a carriage just outside the city. So once my business is concluded here, I should probably just head back to the College of Winterhold. I was considering, after I get the mace, going straight to Mount Kilcree to talk to, go to the Shrine of Meridia and see what artifact she was on about when I picked up her beacon. But, you know what? Purely for the reason of not having enough carry weight right now, even if I do find Carjo, I think it's just about time that I get back to the college. And I do hope I'm not wrong in thinking that at least in my little quarters, I do have a chest or somewhere to just store some stuff, which is away from my damn followers. I don't want to be giving masks and backpacks and pieces of armor which don't suit them to my followers and having them wear them at inconvenient times. See, I'd be really interested to go talk to you as well, but you're probably going to rope me into a quest which I can't afford to go to right now. I'm sorry. I'm finally listening to my instincts, you see, and just doing what I'm meant to be doing. Who the hell is that? Is that a courier? No, don't have the hat. It would have.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
I'm listening.
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Oh, really? Just give me what you have and we both walk away from this. No.
All right, then.
All right.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
So do I. And one more. Don't be healing. As if you came out here unarmed with all that. Come on, man. Right, what has he got? Moon sugar. Skooma. That's why we're here. Thanks for that. You know, I still reiterate, this little skooma ordeal we're going through is purely just innocent fun. It's not as if anyone's getting hurt in the process. Right, where were we? It'll wash off. Rain's coming down. Let's go. Back to Markarth. Back to my own business. Back to the quest. I bloody hope that Kharjo is okay.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Okay. It's funny where we draw the line. Some people might take out a courier. Well, it's not in my list of immediate priorities, whereas some moon sugar may well be for me. I don't know, maybe Kharjo will make us change our ways, you know? Freeze the crowd and everything, but it only takes one to change the way you look at everything, right? Is that the idea? Maybe? I think it's just wishful thinking. And what's this? It seems every 100 meters here I'm coming across something completely new. Who are you?
Oh, did you need some?
No, I saw you. I've seen you before. Can't tell you where.
Tidings.
You have a bunch of really weird stuff on you. Yeah. Like, where are you carrying all this? In fact, I didn't ask. Brigand's Wemmer breastplate. Looks kind of interesting. I don't know. I want to like the Dwemer stuff, but I just can't. I just can't bring myself to it, which is just, I feel like I'm the guilty party by not liking it. I just can't bring myself to, though. No, you're just keeping me from Markarth, aren't you? Yeah. Thanks for your time.
All right then.
Need something? Not quite. I've already been past here. So yes. Have we already been past here? Well, must have done. Must have done if I've not discovering it again. And yes, the current stone I have equipped is the stallion, which gives me more carry weight. So you know what? I'm going to skip out on that one. Plus, I'll have to do some cross country to get there. So in light of that, I'll give that one a pass.
Ready your weapon, my friend. There is killing to be done.
Yeah, so I can see. I'm about to parry something. Ugh.
At your best.
Who else? Got friends. Right, time to do some gymnastics. Hit. Ow. Got more. Got ya. course one. Everywhere, all over the bloody road, man. Of course there can be in Markarth. Of course there can. If they're dressed like normal folk, which the guy who carried out that assassination, let's just call it. Bit of a glorification of an assassination, isn't it? Oh, for goodness sake. This is why I need to get back to the college. You seen this? Right, I've deposited a few choice things inside someone else's barrel. I did not steal anything, I merely left a gift at Pavo's house. Yeah, good tidings and all that. Come on, let's finally get to Markarth without any more incidents. Don't touch the chicken, because that is an incident waiting to happen, and we all know it.
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
Would you have an attack here whilst I were gone? Woo! Bloody hope not. Already had enough of the farce out here. But yes, you're my ticket out of here as soon as I take care of business, I suppose. Is that a little insensitive to say that? Not really sure what I want to call it, whatever's going on in here. Do I feel bad about what's potentially about to happen? Once upon a time, yeah. Are there people who maybe I once knew who would look down on how I'm acting nowadays? Yeah, that's also true. But what's also true as well as that is, well, they're no longer around. I don't have any peers anymore.
Never leave the house. You want that ending?
Just one old man I have been sworn to in servitude for a very long time. And according to him, this is morally right and justifiable. But what really troubles me about it is not the act itself and what I'm being prepared to do exactly. It's more how easy it is to do it. Everyone has it in them, I suppose. I know who you are. Yeah, I am just going to stay at a distance. You'd probably be so eager to get back to that little shrine. I think that's the word. That's the word. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for earlier. That you're not going to notice me behind you. Oh, please, after you. What a front row seat.
You think you can best Boethiah's faithful? I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Enter champion.
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness.
Oh, yes.
Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me.
With pleasure. Ooh, that's a bit strange. Can I open this? I just have to do it through here. Oh, please, you don't have to get involved. This is entirely me and entirely for my enjoyment. He says missing. There we go.
Here we go again.
This is gonna take a while.
Do your worst, monster.
God!
Do your worst, monster.
What a farce!
You mortals and your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
Try it again? Frail and limp. That took, I don't know whether it's just a mace, mate, but that took far more than it should have.
Won't surrender.
So much so that I've got to keep running forward to get the hits in.
No more. I submit, Molag.
Thank you.
I submit.
You bend to me.
Yes.
You pledge your soul to me.
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia.
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
What? Well, he just got out of... Make sure he doesn't leave, Inigo, if he tries to run off. Come on.
The mace of Molegbal. I give you its true power, mortal. When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching.
A mace. This is hardly a fit. No, if I have to play the part, I have to play the part. This is exactly why I've done these things so far.
Now,
Thank you.
I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Can I use this altar? I don't expect I can. But yes, of course I'm over encumbered. Bloody hellfire. You did put him out of his misery in a go. I don't know if that was out of respect for me. Or for him. You have nothing to say about it, fair dues. I won't push you. Look at me over encumbered again. I just... I want to go try the tavern. And then, if Kajo isn't there...
Evil-looking mace, my friend.
Yeah. Leave it out.
You want me to lighten your load?
Now, I'm gonna give you my orcish mace just to make up for that. So that isn't even gonna be enough, is it? Oh, for goodness sake. That'll take me under. You still got your ebony weapon? Yeah, you do. Yes, mace of more like Boldo. Damage 29? If a target dies in 3 seconds, fills a soul gem, 25 points of stamina, and 25 points of magicka damage. That is nice. Not bad at all. I'll take that. Bloody well will. Number 1 on my hotkeys. Paired with a silver sword. I do suspect that if I can get another magical artifact, which is on par with my silver sword in terms of taking out undead, I will trade that out too. 2 main Daedric artifacts as my primary weapon. And for a bow, will be a bound bow, which is equivalent to a Daedric bow now. Quite unstoppable, in some sense. Anyway, Inigo, I figure, you know what we should do? We should go to the inn, check there, and we should have a natter. You said you'd read pieces of your journal or your book to me if I gave them back to you, which I should probably do that. But you also said, I mean, we need to catch up. We actually do. We haven't spoken properly since the incident. I don't mean this one. Or any of the incidents which happened before. There's been quite a few incidents happening lately. That's a nice sky. Anyone seen a furry cat? Not as if a cat's not going to be furry, but... Sure he was outside with me.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
Right, here they go. Where were we? Before I need to go... Yeah, you know what I mean.
Frobby, our customer needs a drink.
Another? You seen the state of my tankard? I can't even put it up straight.
Oh.
I can't even the flannels aren't staying up right. Do you want to talk to me, or what? Are you just going to stand there? You're trying to talk to me. I can see you trying... It's just probably just me. You having a go? Bloody hell, how much have I had?
You want a drink?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Oh, God. Give me something brown which I can top up with some of this stuff I bought early off some wood elf in the middle of nowhere. You don't need to know about it. You honestly don't have much. Give me water skin. I'm over encumbered just by buying the water. Screw it. Nord mead as well. Why not? I gotta talk to my pal here.
Clever to clean this place up.
It has been good adventuring by your side. I am glad I got to fight some spiders with you.
I'm all the gladder that, well, you're here to fight the spiders. They freak the hell out of me.
A certain something. They are fantastic.
In what
Do
way?
you not enjoy the noises they make when you hit them?
Well, I don't really, yeah, they make me a little uneasy, mate. I don't know about you. Maybe after a few drinks, you can start to feel a little ballsy, a little more dangerous, a little more courageous, adventurous, whatever the word you want to use. But to be fair, if there's any insect which is going to take over Tamriel, it's a spider, so they make me a little uneasy.
I understand. Send any spiders that you do not want to deal with my way. I will take care of them. With pleasure.
Thank you.
Anyway, I just wanted to make it clear that I am always ready for some spider smashing.
That's very, very, very kind of you. We hadn't even been here that long. I just swore I just heard the voice of Kajo then, but purely a coincidence, surely. I get the message.
Good. Did you want to talk about something else?
The loot in your cell was full of that. Yeah, I asked you this at the time, but you were in no condition to be talking, I suppose, or singing, or playing it.
Yes. I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along. Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay.
Oh, you have no idea. If I ask would he sing something while we're trapped... Go on.
Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway.
Do they have any artifacts? Because, well, that's exactly why I would go there. Otherwise, you wouldn't see me within 1,000 miles of the Bard's College.
Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see.
Sure, yeah. You might even be able to get Kajo involved. Any immediate thoughts just now?
Look at us. A Dunmer and a Khajiit setting the world right together. We make valor look good.
That's one way to put it. Let's have a chat in a go. I probably need to give you the book as well. But, tell you what, let me give you it.
You give me best equipment, yes?
Not quite. Let me look for Inigo stuff. Inigo... The Brave. Inigo's journal. Let's see what you make of this. Hey, would you mind... Hey! How do you think I'm doing, Inigo? I'm a bit heavy at the heart at the minute for doing some quite unquestionable things, but you seem eager to please. I don't know what way to take that, to be honest. Either you endorse everything I'm doing, or you're just trying to make it easier. I don't know.
You want a performance review? Okay.
I'm going to regret this, but hey, I need to ask for another drink, don't I?
Okay. I will list some of your attributes. Here we go.
Here we go.
You smell worse than usual today.
Uh-huh.
You have some gold, but you could do with more.
Okay, right.
You have never done time in a cell, unlike me.
True.
Your travels have taken you to a few interesting places, but much of Skyrim is still a mystery to you.
Mm-hmm.
You are essentially homeless right now.
True.
Let me think. If you insist on fighting with magic, may I suggest more practice? I do not want to be unconscientiously scorched.
Merlin would agree with
You are
you.
healthy. Try to stay that way. You are not much of a conversationalist. I do not take it personally. You are strong, free, and single.
How long may that
You
be?
can hold your own with a one-handed weapon. There is always more to be learned, though.
Uh-huh.
You were saved from the executioner's axe by the very force that now threatens this land. You could be our only hope. No pressure.
Only there's an artifact
You
involved,
have
come on.
great fashion sense. Let's see. Two-handed weapons do not seem to suit you. I feel the same way. They are heavy and cumbersome.
Too slow, yeah.
You are not into politics.
True.
What else? You do not seem to be practiced in the art of stealth yet.
You're better than me.
You are not exactly well read, but you've learned a thing or two. You like to haul around random useless items for some reason.
That's like the past couple of days in a
You have
nutshell.
been practicing with your bow. You show promise. Now, how do I conclude?
That's up to you.
You are destined for greatness, my friend. You are still fairly new to this adventuring thing, but you are getting more powerful every day. I say it as I see it. Let me know if you want another progress report. It is fun judging people.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's chat.
Yes, why not?
Well, yeah. To be honest, yeah. Why did you go to Riften? I want to know that. Why? Riften, I like the Rift, but Riften itself, there's something very shady and shoddy about it. I can't describe it, but why did you go there? That's what I want to know.
The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive.
I see. What do you think of the Thieves Guild? Yeah, actually, I could do with getting an opinion piece on there, because with the Thieves Guild, well, we may well run into them eventually, and not in the way that one might suspect.
Vex turned me away when I tried to join. I tried to impress her by picking her pocket. It was a bad move.
Fair dues. Do you think the Thieves Guild is a good thing?
Good for thieves, not so good for everyone else. They're usually only a menace if you're rich and stupid. They have my vote, to be honest.
I see. Do you like your cell?
It's a cell. I am not supposed to like it. It is warm, though. And the guards are quiet. It smells good most days. Maybe I like my cell too much.
I see. To be honest, you don't have to rent on that cell for much longer. I would not be surprised if they've already requisitioned it and shoved some lowlife in there, to be honest. But you did pay. How much in advance did that note say? I can't remember. It's not going to be yours for much longer, though, so you want to go back there for some kind of nostalgia trip. Time is ticking. You need to get on the cart now. What is Elsewhere like, Inigo? Have you ever been to Elsewhere? I'd be better off asking Carjo this if he happened to be here in the room somewhere, but you know.
Arid badlands in the north, deep, lush forests in the south. The south is nicer from what I remember. Many good trees to climb.
Sounds quite nice. It's different to Skyrim anyway. Everything's cold and dreary here, even if there is a bunch of seasons everywhere. Still cold and dreary all around.
It is quite nice, but quite nice is not nice enough for me. If I want to climb trees, I have the rift now.
That is true. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. What shall we discuss?
Do you fear death? What do you think of Skyrim so far? You know what? I want you to give us a reading from that book of yours, and we'll finish up with these conversations later.
Fair enough.
Would you mind reading Inigo the Brave? Go on. Give us a couple of paragraphs, alright? I'll chow down some skooma with it, why not?
But remember, I am not a professional writer. I hope you like it. Inigo the Brave, a tale suitable for any gender and race, at any time.
Go on.
One day, Inigo was walking through his spider farm, minding his own business, when he smelled something was wrong. His nose was the best in the land, so he followed it to a nearby cave, where he found a beautiful woman of unspecified race crying. "What's wrong?" said Inigo. "A smelly troll stole my sister," said the radiant woman. "Can you help me? Please bring her back." Inigo looked into the dark cave, then into the eyes of the woman. "If she's alive, I will save your sister," he said. "Thank you," wept the woman. She kissed him, and he entered the cave, bow in hand. He could smell ugly troll everywhere.
This is me the other day, wasn't
He
it?
soon came to a fork in the tunnel. A little stream ran to the left, and a patch of glowing moss illuminated the way to the right. Left or right?
Ah, you're a cat. I'll make you get your feet wet. Why not? Put a spanner in the works.
The stream was cold, but Inigo was hardy, and he liked the splashing noises his feet made. He soon found a dead man clutching a note. What do we do?
Put the book away. Read the note.
Inigo bravely reached for the note, but as his hand closed around it, the man came alive. He was a zombie. Think fast.
Stab it with an arrow. Stab it with an arrow.
Inigo bravely stabbed the zombie with an arrow and pierced its brain by way of its eye. It shuddered and died. Inigo read the note. I love you. Meet me in the cave at midnight, said the note. It was a woman's writing. Inigo looked up and saw a troll close by.
Sneak by the beast. Can you sneak? You're capable of sneaking more than me. Even you have a natural aptitude for it. Sneak by the beast. Go on, try it.
Inigo was very sneaky, but as he got closer, the troll smelt his delicious aroma and swiped at Inigo with an ugly claw. What do we do?
These two want to sit down, and they are not very subtle about it. Yeah, I can see you over there, and you too. You're not innocent in all this. You're complicit. Now look at you. You need to try sit down again, but you can't because we're sat here having a good time and a good drink. Wait your turn, why don't you? Go find... There's a chair there. I'm sure there's a chair there. Go sit there. All right. Duck. You can't stab everything with an arrow. Duck.
Inigo used his legendary reflexes and dodged the troll. The stupid beast stumbled to the side and fell through a hole in the cave floor. Inigo heard its neck snap below. He chuckled to himself, then looked about. Where do we go?
Where do we go? Jump down the hole, keep going straight. You know what? We'll find out that in part 2. We gotta get on a carriage. Maybe we can talk about this on a carriage. I'm not too sure about that, though. Either way, yeah. We need to get out of here because the drink's going to start to get to me again, and I already have a night unaccounted for, which I need to go ask about in Rorikstead, which I think I'm going to wait a little while before I even attempt to confront that. Put the book away for now, and thank you very much.
Okay, if you want to hear it again, just let me know.
Will do. Rightio. Let's, well, finish the dregs and let's get going. Oh dear, I need to stretch my legs.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Don't want to leave any bottles around here. None of these mysterious... Go get your seat, why don't you? You know.
Runs our jewelry
If I leave some skooma here, you're going to have that too, eh? Kaja.
Retire someday. Get myself an island.
Someday, yes.
Men in this city, leave me alone.
That's a cat. Still a man, though. I think.
What can I do for you?
You ready to get going?
I was ready before you even left. Come on.
Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
What can I do for you?
You nothing. You.
Khajiit guards your back.
I need to just give you a few more little things.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
And then we can just go get on a carriage and get on our merry way. Trust me, it's going to be an absolute ball. I'm wondering what I can give you, actually. I gave Inigo the bloody orcish mace I was using. You use a mace like me. Use a mace and you use a bow, which, you know, we're very, very similar because you have heavy armor as well. You could do with a mace. I don't want to give you that one, though, because that, as valuable as it is, it looks like an abomination. What the hell is that meant to be? Straight out of 10 years ago, it is. What else can I even give you? I don't think I have anything to give you. Nothing weighty. Why the hell? I picked up those spigots thinking they were kind of valuable, but they're not. I'm going to give them to you anyway. Merry Christmas. There you go. Take them.
Khajiit will follow.
Oh, did you need something?
Right, Inigo.
Yes, my friend.
We are going.
Follow.
Hopefully, we won't come back to Markarth for a little while. For now, my home is the College of Winterhold. It's familiar ground, familiar territory. Even if it is on the coldest arse end of the world. Right, where's the front door? Here's the front door. Hopefully the carriage guy's still here.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Right, finally leaving Markarth. The two people I came into Markarth with. Oh dear, may it be a long while before we go on one of those nights out again. If someone asked me to have a drinking contest, right? Both of you, you're the responsible one. You're the one who told me about gambling and drinking in the first place. Stop me, okay?
City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that.
Uh-huh. We'll be back, I'm sure, eventually.
Where do you want to go?
I'd like to go. Where can you take me? Dawnstart, I need to drop off the book. But, to be honest, I need to get straight to Winterhold, and that is urgent. 50 septims. Let's go.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Let's go. This is going to be a long, long journey. Let's get out of here. Right. We're here. Before I go drop off, well, tell the Jarl that I've done that contract. I saw a Sijic monk, and I've been hitting a skooma, but I'm not a guard. What on earth would a Sijic monk want to be doing with a guard? Warning him? Like I've been warned? I don't know what to make of that.
We are out where the air is rare.
Aye. This is the kind of air which you would smell and take in through your nose and feel its temperature on the frontal lobe of your brain, and you know exactly what I'm on about when I say that. First things first, go to my quarters and see if I do actually have a chest to drop things in. So I eventually found my way.
Why we had to bring it back here.
The Archmage believed it important. It must be powerful.
Wow.
We don't even know what it is. Where is Orin anyway?
In his quarters, that Dawnguard on Kano. Something urgent, it sounded like.
All right, that's enough. Let's attend to our business, please.
You brought it here. How on earth did you do that? That's quite something, is that? Mirabelle? I need to talk to you. I found those books,
What
but...
do you want?
Can I talk to you now? I found that book you were looking for.
Looks like you're still in one piece. More importantly, so is the book. Thank you.
No problem. I also found more Shalador's work.
Excellent. I'll start translating it. Shouldn't take me more than a day or two.
Excellent. And, finally, I found those books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting?
Go on.
Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
What the hell have you given me? Okay. Good intentions. Hey, you know what then? Thank you very much. I need to talk to Toldir. He's gonna be here somewhere, right? But I also need to talk to Jazargo, which I'm quite excited to. But yes, they moved this in here. How on earth did they do that? I mean, fair enough, you may be able to manipulate and move objects like this. Maybe it weighs nothing. Maybe it's antimatter. I don't know. I don't have the aptitude to explain that, honestly. I'm sure Merlin may be able to explain this in the same way that he'd explain how people get old. You know, it's just bread and butter to him. But, moving that from Sarthel, which isn't that far away, but the conditions are kind of treacherous. How the hell do you move it here, inside the college? Are the doors even big enough to get it through? That one is. How do you get it across the bridge? Crikey. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I haven't taken part in a single class yet, you know. I just haven't. I don't think I ever will. I'm a rather unorthodox student. As long as I don't get removed from the place. I haven't paid any fees to be here, so hey. I'm not going to be that mad about not getting my money's worth. Hey, Jazago, can I have you for a moment?
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you live.
I've tested your scrolls.
And? Were they magnificent?
It did not go well. They were magnificent because they exploded. Okay, that's the most neutral one I can find. And look, you are on the edge of your seat to find out this. You are magnificent. They just need a little tweaking, that's all.
No. That was not supposed to happen.
It's okay.
But Cesargo is pleased to see that you are here and not in pieces.
Bless you.
You are a good friend to have done this. Cesargo will not forget it.
Well, Jazago, as it happens, I don't want you to forget it. I want you to come with me. I want you, Jazago, to carry all these books I have been hauling for now. I think the lesson's over as well, so hey. Do you want some extra time? Yeah? Some more study time? Come on, let's do it.
Then lead on, friend.
Excellent. Now.
Khajiit got your back.
I need to trade some things with you.
Cesargo only has so much room to carry things.
What if the books that you can't wait to get your teeth into, eh? Can I organize it by books I've read? I don't think I can. Anyway, I'll give you all the books that I've read. And you're gonna have an absolute ball. I promise that you are. This could take a while. Right, Jazago, you wanting to be a big, powerful mage? You have every book that I own apart from the ones which I can't put down. I've read all of them, because there were some which I hadn't read yet, but I've had a quick breeze through so I can log it all with you and have them logged as read, so that when I find more, I know which ones I have for certain. I put a bunch of my jewellery in a strongbox in my room, but I haven't put anything else down yet. But anyway, look at this. Quite the group of people. I'm going to have a truly adventurous battle mage. I might even give him a staff. Do you deserve a staff? Yeah, I need to get you suited up as well. We're currently actually in the same robes, but for apprentice robes. I want you some expert robes, or maybe even higher. Maybe some master robes. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. You Inigo, you're my beloved swordsman who can whip out a bow at short notice. Be all cool and that. You're gonna have a mace. I think you're gonna have a mace. I ain't really decided with you yet. I could convert you into a two-handed warrior. I don't know though. I want to give you a good bow. I want to give you a bow which is as good as Inigo's. I want to give you an ebony bow. And then we can have a volley of fire. That'd be amazing. But even then...
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
You're walking around with a wooden bow. I gotta get you guys sorted out. I have the dream team, so to speak, here at the College of Winterhold. Only two of us actually have official admission here. Otherwise, got two... What? Can you plus one into a university? Apparently it's possible. But anyway, without any further ado, I need to talk to Tolfdir. Hello.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Well, today's a good day. Can't get any worse, can it? Urag suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
He found a certain book called The Night of Tears. Have you heard of it? He thinks you should read it, but you heard of it first.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before.
It is quite something.
If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite
Oh, sorry.
Anything we've seen before. Aliad, Rema,
if anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
Quite curious.
I might not.
No, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work. And hopefully we'll have more information soon.
What are you doing here?
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We are involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Inigo.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity.
Ready the lads.
I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
Okay,
I
no
need
problem.
you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
What's going on?
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation.
In your own time.
I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sigil Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Is he okay? Aren't you just an advisor here? Yeah, you know what? You need knocking down a peg or two. First, because you're too tall, and second, because you're a member of the Thalmor and just an advisor here. You have no place here. Neither does he, or neither does Inigo. But I'm not going to point that out to your face.
Technically, that is true. But I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation.
Okay.
Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Oh, just because you're out of place and an antagonist here at the college doesn't mean you have to be a giant arse about it.